27 Storm Track weather with meteorologist Blaze Keller.
Well, we weren't able to get quite as warm as what I thought, but there's still a little bit of time left to maybe squeeze out a degree or two. The cloud cover stuck around for unfortunately a little bit too long, but as we look ahead to next week, we are going to open up the skies as this upper level low finally moves on out of the Midwest. It's 41 degrees right now. Winds are lighting out of the northwest, so they have been keeping us slightly on the cooler side. I think all this green over most of central parts of the viewing area is just what we call virga. So it's kind of rain coming down from the clouds, but it's not reaching the ground. Even though we're saturated, we might not be able just to get enough of that shower activity to really get down into the surface. You can see that thick layer of cloud cover kind of right through here, back behind that, less thick clouds. And so that's actually some good news as we head into the evening, because we've got a very good chance to see the northern lights tonight. It's a very strong solar storm. A lot of my friends who focus more on space weather are saying this is one of the strongest that they've seen. It's going to be very similar to our last solar storm where we were able to see those northern lights here in southern Wisconsin. Hopefully the clouds will clear up. Right now we're at 41 degrees, 50 in Des Moines. We're beginning to watch as the trough, where all this cooler air is, where the blue is being pulled its way eastward. So we will start to warm on up here. It's just going to take a slow amount of time to get to where we should be for this time of year. Again, I'm hoping that we can still squeeze out a degree or two before we settle into the overnight hours, but we're looking at 48 in Boscobel, 40 in Juneau, 41 in Madison. Winds, as I said, light and out of the northwest. We are watching that warmer air start to move on in. You can see more red on the 24-hour temperature change map compared to blue. So the warmer air, it's slow, but it's starting to move on in. Cloud cover decreases throughout the night. They're saying that the best time to see those northern lights on the horizon is going to be from about 10 o'clock onward. So hopefully, if all this holds true, we'll see more breaks in that cloud cover. Again, look towards the low horizon, but actually farther north, maybe even as far north as La Crosse. You might be able to even see that overhead. Again, this is a very strong solar storm. Future track taking us through the rest of this evening. We're looking at 1 o'clock in the morning. If you want to see the northern lights, you can see we're starting to break up those clouds even more. Going into your Monday quietly to start. Gonna keep a rain, snow, kind of rain chance there. Very isolated, as you can see. Not everybody is seeing those greens, those pinks, those blues either, as just a quick little surface low moves on through. Overnight Tuesday, we quiet down, but then we add back a chance for more heavier rain going into the end of the week. You can see more of those blues off towards Eau Claire, Duluth. Even though this is in our neck of the woods, folks along the Mississippi, this is just going to feed into the water that's already being pushed into the Mississippi from the ongoing snowmelt to our north. So that's the reason why this flood warning is in effect now, but the river isn't expected to really reach its peak until Friday, Saturday, Sunday of the upcoming week. So we got time to prepare. There's a look at those rain chances over the next 7 days. And you know what, folks? Let's just take a look at what the start of May has in store for us. Cooler than average temperatures through about the 7th. I don't think we're going to welcome in May on the warmer side in any capacity. 50s tomorrow. There is a look at our northern light forecast again. Best forecast or best time to see it after 10 o'clock. KP rating 9 is very high, and it's at a 7 to 8. So again, this is a very strong one. There's a look at our 7-day forecast tonight. We're in the 30s. We're looking at 60s by Friday, but then that's when that kind of more soaking rain as another low moves on through begins and wraps up by next Sunday.
We talked about this earlier. We're both just done with this not feeling like spring weather.
No, I love it. I love waking up.
This is a lie. Blaze, earlier today, we talked about how
I love waking up and, you know, it's freezing cold. There's no sunshine.
Well,
overnight lows,
okay.
freezing.
Yep.
I love it.
I'll let you have it then.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, we